Samantha looked at the juice. She was happy, but she was not thirsty. Earlier that morning, her mother had already packed fresh orange juice in her school bag. Samantha had finished drinking it before break started. She smiled to herself and said quietly, "I will not drink this one now. I will carry it home and show mommy. She will be happy that Kin is my friend." She bent down and pushed the bottle carefully under her desk. She did not want anyone to see it. Then she stood up, carried her notes, and went outside to play. The school day continued with different lessons. Teachers came in and left. Students laughed, made noise, and answered questions. Samantha completely forgot about the juice under her desk. The bell rang for closing. Children shouted happily, packing their bags and rushing home. Samantha left with her friends, waving goodbye to those around. She never remembered the drink she had hidden. Kin too went home, thinking his mother would be proud when she hears he gave the juice to Samantha. He had no idea Samantha had not touched it at all. Destiny was quietly waiting for another victim. After the last child left, the classroom became silent. Only teacher Nancy remained inside. She was the class teacher for JSS 2. She was a young woman, dedicated to her work. That afternoon, she stayed behind to mark some students' assignments. Her pen moved slowly across the pages as she corrected mistakes and wrote comments. The classroom was very quiet. The sound of the ceiling fan filled the air. After marking for a while, Nancy felt weak. Her stomach began to grumble. She realized she had not eaten since morning. She stood up slowly and stretched her tired body. Teacher Nancy planned to go to the school canteen to buy food. She pushed her chair back and started walking towards the door. Then her eyes fell on something under Samantha's desk. It was a bottle of juice, still full and shining. She stopped and bent down to pick it. She looked around the classroom. Nobody was there. She held the bottle in her hand and smiled. "Oh, which child forgot this sweet drink here?" she said to herself. She raised it up and shook it gently. The sound of liquid made her thirst stronger. She licked her lips. Nancy turned the bottle in her hand. "This one looks fresh. Maybe one of the children mistakenly left it," she said aloud. She thought about keeping it until the next day, but hunger was troubling her. She looked at the bottle again and whispered, "It will not cause any harm. Instead of wasting it, I can just drink it. After all, juice is juice." She laughed gently. Without suspecting anything, she opened the cap slowly. A soft sound came out as the bottle opened. She raised it to her nose, sniffed, and said, "It smells very nice." Nancy sat back on her chair. She was feeling happy that she had found a free drink. She stretched her legs and looked at the bottle again. "Whoever forgot this, thank you," she said jokingly. Then she raised the bottle to her mouth. The liquid was sweet at first taste. She nodded in satisfaction. "Oh, this is very good," she murmured. She drank more, swallowing greedily because she was very thirsty. She did not know that every drop carried poison. She kept drinking, enjoying the taste. She finished half of the bottle and placed it on the desk beside her. Minutes passed. Suddenly, Nancy began to feel strange. Her stomach made a loud noise. She held her belly and frowned. "Oh, what is happening to me?" she asked in fear. Sweat appeared on her forehead. She tried to stand up, but her legs felt weak. She grabbed the table and beating very fast. Her throat was burning. "God, help me," she whispered. She fell back on the chair, shaking violently. The bottle of juice rolled off the table and poured on the floor. Her eyes were filled with shock. She realized something terrible was inside that drink. Nancy tried to shout, but her voice was faint. She coughed and gasped for breath. "Help, help," she struggled to say, but nobody was in the classroom. The children had all gone home. Other teachers had left too. She fell to the ground, her hands stretched out helplessly. Tears rolled down her face as she whispered, "I don't want to die, please," but the poison was too strong. Her body jerked, and then she became still. The classroom became silent again. Teacher Nancy, the young woman who only wanted to mark assignments, lay lifeless on the floor. To be continued.